2 Chinese nationals have been arrested for allegedly spying on U.S. Navy service members and bases. They're accused of recruiting personnel for Chinese Ministry of State Security. Congressman Darrell Issa, Republican from California, joins me now. Congressman, do you think Xi Jinping is aware of all of this and actually organizing spying on America?
It's a matter of policy for China to do this. So this particular group of spies, well, when you consider that they may have thousands of spies here, or they do have thousands of spies here, including a number of embedded students, I wouldn't know that he would know the name of them, but absolutely. That's one of the reasons, Stuart, that they buy so much land near bases. They even invested in Tijuana, just south of my district, in a listening post that can listen to us from Mexico, thus thwarting our U.S. Navy's ability to get some setback.
It's just so divisive, isn't it, Congressman? Because now
Absolutely.
the Asian Americans, Chinese Americans who are loyal and patriotic to America, to some degree, they are now questioned because of their identity and linked to Chinese spying. Not a nice situation, this.
Oh, not at all. When you consider hundreds of thousands of students come from China, most of whom have no intention of spying, but they're mixed in with some very dedicated spies.
Not good. One more, Congressman. New Jersey Attorney General, his name is Matthew Platkin. He believes that despite the Supreme Court ruling, universal injunctions are still possible. Watch this.
And this is important for states. Said very clearly, states still may need nationwide relief. The consequences to states are enormous, so they asked lower courts to consider that question. So notably, it was a rhetorically very strong opinion, but it actually was quite a middle-of-the-road opinion for what the administration wanted.
So do you think you could still get a universal injunction?
I do. I think we will very clearly be able to meet the standard that even this Supreme Court set out for states to meet should we need nationwide relief.
Congressman, we thought that the Supreme Court had given President Trump a big win in what we thought was banning universal injunctions. You're on the Judiciary Committee. How do you see this?
Well, Stuart, the court did give the Constitution and be honest, Congress a big win, because we set up these lower courts to do district work, not national work. But even in my own bill that left the House and is sitting in the Senate, we recognized that if states' attorneys general come in on behalf of an entire state, there would be a possibility of a larger standing. This happens under both Republicans and Democrats. But Stuart, understand, that means that they have to have standing. And that means in a lot of these cases that were brought, they wouldn't have standing, and as a result, they wouldn't be heard by by those courts in that way.
So it's still a Trump win. Congressman, always a pleasure. Congressman Issa, thanks for joining us this morning. See you again soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.